just some promise from your younger players.
I would like, at minimum, ideally, I would like 500. But I want it... If that's the case...
I'd say 6 wins.
If that's the case, I want to see the team get better as the year goes on.
Okay. All right.
That's what I want to see. If you're going to give me... If you're going to rebuild it, show me that this is going in the right direction. Because then, if not, then I question the choices that were made in the offseason the year before.
Okay. You say 500. You say 6
That would
wins.
be my goal, is 500. Get to 500.
500.
Okay.
If you don't make it, I can understand if you get 6 wins. But you were close to the 500.
Here's my thinking. This is going to be completely different. New general manager, new coach. Regardless, if the Giants go 3-13, but those 3 wins all came in division, I would think that that'd be successful.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Because that means you have to beat the Cowboys or the Eagles once.
Well, yeah, because the Redskins aren't going to come to play.
If you go at least 3-3 in division, I would consider that for Pat Shurmur's first year to be success.
Yeah. Because you could get swept by the Eagles, but if you can sweep the Redskins...
And then split with Dallas, or the other way. Because the Giants almost did this year. They almost beat the Eagles.
I would say at that point, then... I'd probably say I would be disappointed if it was anything less than 4 wins in that scenario. Because you should be able to catch at least somebody off guard later down the stretch.
The Chiefs. Anyways, let's finish this up. Well, that's football time. Let me start. The NFL hands the Patriots another Super Bowl win. Well, that's football.
Fuck.
The NFC Championship game, I turned off to watch a movie. Well, that's football. That should never be the case in a championship game ever.
Unless it's
it was that bad and sloppy that I was like, I've seen this train wreck before.
Yep.
I don't need to watch any more to know where this is going.
Unless it's like the 1997 NFC Championship game on NFL Network leading up to the Super Bowl. All right. You guys got it.
I was going to say just some empathy to Vikings fans that, sometimes your team looks very promising and they just take a big old shit on your chest. And, well, that's football.
And it's gone.
Yeah.
And it's gone.
Damn, maybe you got it. Well, that's football.
Yeah, I can't believe we got to sit through another shitty-ass Super Bowl. All this football.
Fun fact, I don't know if I said this earlier. I might have, but I'm going to say it again. The last time I didn't watch a Super Bowl, well, I was sick, and I fell asleep just before it started, and I woke up the next day. Was 2005, when it was the Patriots and the Eagles. And I'm not going to watch it this year.
I'm more going to watch it, it's going to be like on in the background. I'm not really going to be...
Yeah,
unless it's like a really, really good game, I don't...
I can't consider the 2 teams I hate the most in the NFL to be a good game.
I just, I'll be grudgingly cheering on the Eagles just because I hate the Patriots that much.
I would have to root for the Patriots. But I'm not
rooting
and
for
you don't want to put
beer.
yourself through that. Yeah.
I'm going to root for the pizza and wings that I'm making.
I think I'm taking the Monday off because I'm just going to get that blackout drunk at this travesty.
So one of my friends was with me watching the games, and the Philly game started to get out of control. And as he saw that, he texted his boss. He's like, "Yeah, I think I'm not going to be coming in tomorrow. I'm getting kind of sick right now."
We'll make our official pick next week on the episode. But guys, we've reached the end of the podcast. So you know what this means? What was that?
Can we pick the Pro Bowl?
Yeah,
okay, instead of picking the Pro Bowl, I've got an idea that I thought about. Instead of doing the Pro Bowl, and we might have discussed this already, keep the skills challenge, but instead make it a flag football game with the Pro Bowlers. I want to see linemen catching touchdowns. Do flag football. I think that'd be a lot more fun to watch.
You can do whatever you want. It's
garbage.
Yeah.
Let them have fun.
I can't deal with all-star games, though. I just can't.
Let them have fun. I think they'd have more fun playing flag football in fucking Hawaii than they would being in Orlando playing in a meaningless game that really shouldn't count for anything.
What you should do is you should just have it tournament style and let the teams divide themselves up into 4 teams and have a flag football tournament.
There you go.
Just use half the field. 2 teams playing.
Select 2 quarterbacks from each conference. Quarterback your captains, they pick their team.
Yeah,
Must
there
pick
you go.
this. Like
and then have a
football.
flag football tournament. I'd be more entertained by that.
Yeah, double elimination.
Sure. That would be way more entertaining than whatever they're going to put out there
Yeah.
in Orlando.
Yep.
Where even do they play in Orlando?
I don't know.
I didn't know that they had a football stadium.
Nickelodeon Studios? I don't know.
Might as well have them play at Disney's Wild World of Sports.
Anyways.
Doesn't Disney own everything?
Disney owns everything.
Aren't they the rulers of the country now? I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure that's still Robert Kraft.
I'm
anyways.
surprised Disney doesn't own them.
Anyways, this week in sports history, I've got a really funny one. It's actually 2, but it's really funny because I'll explain after. On January 23rd, 1943, Detroit Red Wings score an NHL record 8 goals in a single period.
Jesus.
On January 23rd, 1943, the Detroit Red Wings score an NHL record 8 goals in a single period.
Wow.
The following year, January 23rd, 1944, the Detroit Red Wings score 15 goals against, the New York Rangers.
Yeah.
And an NHL record 37 points. They also broke the record for most consecutive goals and the most lopsided game at 15-0.
It's all 15 in one period.
The same team, the same day a year later.
That is kind of crazy.
Right?
That is kind of nuts.
All right, and that's tonight's show. Guys, it's fucking fun.
I had a great
Fucking
time.
fun.
Mindful.
Gonna miss
time.
freely using the language that I normally use.
Next week we're
we-
going to try and take this shit seriously?
Yeah, but then the week after, we're just gonna sit here and cry because we had to watch that fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah, if we go explicit again in 2 weeks, I'm good with that.
I don't think we're gonna go explicit. We're just gonna sit here and cry for 2 hours.
Oh, we're shitty.
Well, we can look ahead to literally anything else.
Arena football, start of March Madness.
Yeah.
All
Actually,
sorts.
with this ending, this is
Oh!
where I start paying attention to college basketball.
Oh, the Olympics.
The Olympics.
The week
That's what I was
after
gonna
the
say,
Super Bowl.
yeah, the
That's
Olympics.
right. That's right. We do have that to look forward to.
I hope NBC doesn't shit the bed with coverage again because their coverage has been terrible.
It's
I'm
Bob
so
Costas.
tired of the fucking mini stories. Just show me the goddamn people competing. Oh,
I don't
want to
watch on tape delay. Like, I hate that. I understand that this shit is happening at like 2 a.m. here,
Yeah.
but don't show me something, me thinking it's live. Take anything that didn't happen, put it live, and put it on a specific network, and have in the corner previously competing, so that people know you're not watching fucking live gymnastics.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Okay.
they didn't do gymnastics in the winter.
Well, it's an example
And
because
the
that's
U.S.
that's
team may not even field the team at this point.
oh, they're going to.
They're going to, but
Um,
it's...
But yeah, NBC's coverage has been awful. My expectation is it's going to be awful again, and I'm going to try and watch the Canadian stream. Yeah, I've got a VPN. Maybe I'll just put my settings to Toronto and see if I can go to cbc.ca and watch it there, because they actually
All right, Mr.
broadcasted
Illegal,
it.
let's not...
They actually broadcast it as it should be broadcast.
All right, guys, that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you all for listening. Check us out on Twitter at DanDanTony. You can check us out on Facebook. We're DanDanTony Sports. If you want to email us something, which we actually had an email, that's where that My Testicles comment came from. It's DanDanTonySports@gmail.com. Thank you all again. Thank you all for listening. I hope you had a fun time listening. And fuck!
Good night.
Good night.